Hello, in this video we will give a quick overview of what iClicker Cloud can do. So here's how it works. Students use their own devices like a laptop, tablet, or phone to reply to the questions that you present in class. You use software called iClicker Cloud on your computer to start and stop polling using a few different types of questions. You can mark which answers are correct right there during class after you review them with your students, and then iClicker keeps a gradebook for you where you can go back and look at who answered what during the different class sessions that you do polling. Multiple choice questions are the most common, so here's an example of one. Who is the UMass Dartmouth mascot? I've put a picture over here on the right of what it looks like when it's running on your computer. It's just this little rectangle with a play button that allows you to start and stop polling. So on the student side, when they go to reply to this, they get a picture of your screen sent to them showing what the question is, and then along the bottom they choose the answer they think is right. Once they submit their answers, you get to show the results to them and then click on whatever one is correct. So I clicked on A here. It's the only one that was chosen during this session, and that marks that as the correct answer. So that's it. The question's all set. You can talk about it as a class and then move on. Next up is a short answer question. So as a simple one here, what is the color of the sky? The students get the picture of your question on their end, and then they type in their response. Once they submit their responses, it shows all the different responses that were given, and you can check off which ones were correct. If multiple people type the exact same answer, it shows here under votes how many answered that same thing. And there's even a view word cloud button that will generate a word cloud of all the answers that allow you to discuss as a class in a more visual way. Next up is numeric questions. Primarily, these would be used for math classes. Here on the student's end, they'll see the question and they'll be presented with a number pad where they can type in an answer. Once they type in their answers, similar to the previous type of question, all the responses filter in and you just check off which ones are correct. Target questions allow you to put up a graphic that you want students to point out the correct location on. So as an example here, I've embedded a picture of the periodic table and I'm asking them to locate iron. So Fe here is the correct range. This could work in a lot of different ways if you want them to point out a certain part of the body or a system or something correct on a chart or a graph. You can put anything here that you want students to be able to locate something on. So on their end, they get this graphic sent to them, and this student, as you can see from this little dot, chose Fe as the correct spot. Once they submit on your end, you can use this tool to choose the correct range. So here, I made a green square around Fe because that's the right spot. And then every student response is indicated by one of these little dots. So this is only one response, so there's just one dot over Fe. But if one student had chosen K, it would show a dot over here. It could show dots all over the place. So in conclusion, iClicker is a great way to figure out as a class where everyone stands on understanding the different materials you're going through. You can go over questions as a class, discuss them right in the moment. After class, students are able to log into iClicker and check out previous sessions they participated in. They can log into session 4 on February 27th, for example, and see the questions that were asked that day to make a little study guide for themselves. Students only get to see questions they answered in sessions that they actually attended. So if they didn't attend or didn't answer a particular question, it won't show up in here for them. That's all for now. If you'd like to learn more about iClicker Cloud, check out the rest of the information on this page or contact us directly.